What's up, everybody? My name is Andrew Phillips with Central Arkansas Truck Outfitters. Welcome to the channel. I think this is one of our first YouTube videos, so we're super excited about this new journey for our company. Hopefully you guys will follow along. Today we have a really good topic that we get a lot of questions about from our customers, trying to decide whether they want a flatbed or if they want a service body, and they're not really too sure on what fits their business and their business needs. We get a ton of questions about it, so we figured, hey, let's go ahead and make a YouTube video about it in case someone else is interested. You can get all the information right there in the comfort of your own home. Looking at either flatbed or the service body, they're very different in kind of business needs, and that's kind of what we're going to be covering, what kind of industry it's going to fit best with, and then pretty much seeing what all it can really do. So let's jump right in. Mainly the biggest question that we get, and it's also a misconception, is how much does everything cost? And that's always what everyone asks. Well, which one costs less? How much does this cost? How much does that cost? And we think that's really just the worst one to start off with. Of course, everything's going to cost something, but you really want to ask yourself, how many employees are going to be using that truck? You're going to be having this truck for many, many years, hopefully. And so the right bed for you and for your company is going to save you time, which is also going to save you money on every job. It's going to cause less frustration on the job site, depending on which bed that you go for. You need to ask yourself, am I hauling a lot? Do I need a gooseneck? Am I always looking for tools? Am I losing tools? Are my tools getting stolen? You need to ask those type of questions. That'll really give you the best answers on which bed that you really need, whether a service body for more organization or a flatbed for more hauling and certain bigger products that you're going to be taking on the job or to a job site. Those questions are probably what we're going to be asking you, and you also need to ask yourself. So let's dive into the Bedrock flatbed. So we're going to be talking about the Bedrock flatbed. This is kind of our premium flatbed that we sell here at Central Arkansas Truck Outfitters. And one reason why a lot of customers go with a flatbed is versatility. Right? You have this huge open platform that allows you to haul pretty much anything from lumber, piping, maybe oversized pallets, or even other product that's kind of out of the ordinary. They're shaped a little bit weird where they can't really fit into a factory bed or a service body. It can be easily loaded, and then also you're not confined by any of the compartments of a service body. So if you're hauling a lot, then flatbed is a great option for you. Not only that, is also you have many different strapping points on these stake pockets here. You could throw a strap over your product, whatever you're wanting to haul, and then you have all these different tie-down options, so everything is secure. You're not limited to tie-down options, which is another very good benefit. I don't know if you notice, it's kind of common sense, but if you are using a forklift, it is easy loading with a forklift from the back. You can load from either side, which is another very versatile option for you as well. One thing that a lot of people don't think about is when you're in the cab of the truck. I know it does have a really nice headache rack with the louvered bars, but as you're driving and you're backing in to, let's say, an unload station or a bay or maybe to a job site, you have almost 360-degree clear view when you're on the job site or when you're maneuvering the vehicle, which also gives you another advantage point rather than having a service body or a factory bed. You just have clear 360-degree viewpoint as well. So versatility, easy loading. If you're hauling a lot, let's kind of get into some of the features on that hauling as well. You do have a gooseneck, 30,000-pound B&W rated gooseneck ball. We can also do a rail mounted fifth wheel on top of that. We also have the Anderson hitches that has the longer shaft that will go to that ball, so we can be versatile in that aspect as well. You do have, it comes standard with a 2-inch receiver on the rear. This can be a 2.5. There's your 7-way, all LED lights on the rear. And then of course you have your DOT marker lights. We kind of already, I'll go on this side, we kind of already talked about the stake pockets. Now these do have, like I said, stake pockets themselves, so we can do stake sides. We have a lot of maintenance crews that come in. They'll get a flat or a lift gate on the back here. We'll put a lift gate, and then we'll also do stake sides. That way it's fully enclosed almost, and we can make those stake sides customized to the bed or to your preference, or we can get the standard 42-inch high that kind of levels off with your headache rack. Moving to the headache rack, also LED lights here. It does have a cutout on the headache rack if you do have that third brake light camera. Another thing that a lot of people really like. And then you have your louvered, your bars here. That's in case if anything does happen, you are protected and safe. If a strap breaks and the product slams forward, that headache rack is vital for the safety of you and your coworkers or employees. But yeah, it's a really great bed made in Texas, so it's made in America. Not by machines, by actual certified welders. They do a fantastic job, and it's very cost effective. So yeah, let's move on to Royal Service Bodies. This is our premium service bed that we install here at Central Arkansas Truck Outfitters. It's an amazing service body, and let's talk about why you would really think about going more of a service body route than more of a flatbed route. So if a flatbed is mainly used for hauling products, a service body is made for organization. So as you can see on the sides, it has all type of compartments. This is going to keep your tools safe, secure, dry, not stolen. Every compartment does lock with a weld tail latch with a triple seal on it, so it keeps everything dry and secure. Most of our customers that come in for a service body are going to be for a service body is going to be for electricians, plumbers, HVAC, construction workers, even some of the maintenance crews. They want to do service bodies simply because they're taking their whole workshop from the shop, putting it in their truck, and they have to go to a job site and have every tool with them at all times, because you never know what you're going to run into on a job, right? They're not just delivering, they're actually going there to work. So a service body is fantastic for you if you're bringing multiple tools with you. I'll kind of open these up. They do come with shelves already pre-installed. Oh, there we go. And this one is the flip top, diamond plated. Another really cool thing I love that Royal does is on these flip tops, they have these removable trays. And so for plumbers, electricians, anyone that has the small fittings, maybe even a maintenance crew that has to work on vehicles on the side of the road, they're always looking for those 10mm sockets. They lose them constantly. You can have a whole thing of 10mm sockets or whatever you need here that's very small that you can lose very easily, all in one little compartment. There's so many of them. You can remove them if you need something longer up here, maybe like a pole. I know plumbers, those augers that they have, they put them up there. But these are removable that you could take on the job. Very cool feature there. I love that about Royal. The shelves, these are all that can be adjusted, higher or lower, or whatever fits your needs. Looking here, if you do have tools, a lot of people, they'll put their batteries, their impacts, drills, everything in usually the front compartments. We usually like to mount an inverter so you can charge your batteries. We can do a switch in the cab, or when you start the vehicle, it turns right on and starts charging your batteries. We can do C-Tech drawers, remove these shelves. We can add those shelves over there on the other side and do the C-Tech drawer systems if you want more organization for your tools. They're just simple drawers that pull out, keeps everything in the right place at all times. So pretty much anything you want on a service body we can customize. It does come with the Royal ladder rack on this one. Everything is bolt to fit with the Royal, even on a flip top. Everything fits as needed. We can also do a Royal headache rack if you'd like as well. Backup camera mounted right under the tailgate latch. You do have some D-ring options here for strapping. We do other customizations on the bed as well. We can do an enclosure, a deck system, compressor, pretty much anything you need where, hey, my shop has to go with me at all times. We bring that shop, we mount it on your truck, anything that you need. It's pretty versatile in its own aspect, but if you need something with organization, service body is right for you. So if you need organization, you need to bring your shop basically to every job that you go to. Service body is going to be the one for you. Speaking of organization, one thing that a lot of people don't think about is if you're constantly losing tools, you're always looking for tools, you can't seem to find the right tools. Let's say on every single day you spend 10 minutes looking for a lost tool. If you multiply that for over a year, every 10 minutes, that's 40 hours a week. So you're spending a whole week looking for a tool rather than just having a service body that's completely organized and finding it, making you more productive, making your employees or coworkers more efficient, and it's saving you money at the end of the day. These are a longer investment, but you're going to have the truck for many years. It's worth the investment, and it's worth having your tools organized so that everyone can be efficient and productive on the job site. Also, on these Royal Service bodies, we do have some that are already pre-mounted, but we have plenty of Royal Service bodies on ground ready to go. But let's say you bring a truck over here with a service body already on it, or a flatbed or any other a bed or body that you need. If you've already bought the chassis with any of our dealerships or any customer, you can bring that chassis to us and we can move that service body over to your new truck. So a lot of times customers will come in, these will outlive the truck, and they're like, hey man, I don't want to buy one. This one's working great. It has my drawer system, compressor, everything I already need in it. And so we just take that one off the old truck, move it to the other chassis, and you're ready to rock and roll. It's that simple. Flatbed or service body, which one is best? Honestly, neither. It's all going to compare on what fits your business best, what works better for you. If you're hauling a lot, like I said, if you're hauling a lot of equipment, if you're heavy equipment, ATVs, hay bales, pallets, lumber, anything like that, you need a gooseneck or receiver hitch continually or constantly on a daily basis, flatbed's going to be the way for you. If you are needing more organization for your tools need to leave the shop and go on the job with you everywhere you go, and you need more organization and security, service body is going to be the way for you. If you're still not sure, we're located just outside of Bryant, Arkansas on I-30. Come on in. Me or Jason or Mike would love to speak with you. Go over exactly what you're doing on a daily basis and figure out what fits your plan and what fits your business best. You could call us at 501-993-0848, or like I said, just stop on by. We'd love to shake your hand and meet you. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned. We got other good videos coming up. We'll see you soon.